standards. Although it didn't use the words, I think that we can all agree that the concept and theories are the same. And as this
Looking
court
for an
said,
expert in civil law? Look no further than Ellen Simon. Ellen is a nationally renowned litigator and founding partner of the Simon Law Firm in Cleveland, Ohio, specializing in employment and civil rights cases. Born and raised in suburban Cleveland, Simon graduated from Brandeis University and Suffolk University Law School. She later served as law clerk to the Honorable Judge Ann Aldridge, U.S. District Court, Northern District of Ohio. A specialist in civil law, Simon is listed in the July 2001 issue of the National Law Journal as one of the nation's leading litigators.
Ellen is a good lawyer to have in your courtroom on cases that deal with Ohio and federal discrimination law, because this area of the law is different. It's something we don't do every day, so we never can keep it in our heads, and it's always changing. And so Ellen is a lawyer that prides herself on knowing exactly what the technical requirements of the law are, and you don't get that with every single lawyer who comes in front of you.
Ellen Simon has been profiled in The American Lawyer for her successful jury verdict in the first discrimination case of its kind on behalf of an AIDS patient refused admission to a hospital.
Ellen has always worked in very difficult areas of the law. Ellen's a person that probably chose to be a lawyer because of her deep commitment that people have rights and they deserve to have their day in court. And I think she sees practicing, and her career really reflects this, not so much as her own personal advancement, but doing the right thing by people and using the law to work for people.
In 1991, Simon made news in the journal Ohio Law for being the first female trial lawyer to win a $1 million verdict in Ohio. Since 2002, Ellen has been selected by her peers to be included in the annual publication, The Best Lawyers in America.
Is there new law to be made here?
Yes, there can be. There are a number of ways that this court can decide this case.
She is the preeminent person in her field. There isn't anyone to compare with her with regard to whether it be civil rights law, but especially in the area of employment law. She became so knowledgeable about the area that she was actually able to then take cases that a lot of us would have been afraid to take because they were on the periphery of the law and we pushing the envelope. She was able to take those cases and many times was extremely successful. She has actually made employment law in this state many times and continues to do so.
My name is Ellen Simon, and I represent the appellant Reginald Rucker in this case.
Simon recently represented former Cleveland Browns star Reggie Rucker in an employment case.
We were on a Friday, and after the defense had questioned me, there was a little bit of time left in the day. And I remember going out and conversing with Ellen and saying, cross-examine this guy. And she said, I think I'll wait till Monday. I said, look, do me a favor, cross-examine this guy today. There were about 15 minutes left in that session. I'm telling you, I had never seen anything like this. This little meek, demure, almost harmless-looking woman became an enraged tigress. I mean, she went on the attack, and I thought I was watching Perry Mason or any of those other court TV dramas. She was so good. She was relentless. She knew everything. She had all the answers. She almost had a photographic memory of the deposition. She attacked this poor guy so badly that I'm telling you, I was feeling sorry for him. And I said, wow, now she's good.
It could have been handled by way of appropriate disciplinary action, whether he was terminated, transferred, relieved of supervisory responsibilities, a whole host of things, of measures that clearly should have been taken. And the question is, why not?
Over the years, Simon has made numerous television appearances as a legal expert on civil law on Cleveland area newscasts.
I think a lot of the problems that you see today with people that serve in that role is they don't have a frame of reference and the underlying knowledge that you need in order to dissect a particular subject. I think what you're getting with her is an expert in the field. So what happens is you don't have to spend a lot of time ramping her up and teaching her what she needs to know about a particular area of the law. She'd already have that knowledge in her background. So then when she attacks a problem or actually looks at an issue for you, she would be able to take that huge amount of knowledge and apply that to a particular situation, be an extremely effective person with regard to talking about a particular situation that arises during a trial or during anything that might pop up that's within her purview of experience.
Ellen is extremely skilled in working with the press, both on behalf of various nonprofit organizations, including the ACLU, and then in her own practice, because she's had a number of high visibility cases that required the ability to articulate issues on behalf of her clients to the media, and she really does a very nice job of that. Ellen excels in the ability to present complex issues in an understandable way to an audience of people who may not really know very much about the law.
I would say if you want someone to be riveted to the screen, if you want someone to be completely engrossed in the action, if you want someone who is going to be reluctant to dash to the refrigerator for a beer or a snack while this person is on or engaging another person in discourse of some kind, if you want to be able to witness a person who can be confrontational and can and go beyond what you would imagine based upon what your perceptions of her are, then that's Ellen Simon.